I've seen people cheat more times than I can count. Sometimes it happened just meters away, in the next room. And no, I'm not here to excuse anyone, not him, not her. But here's the truth no one dares to say: male and female cheating are not the same thing. Different chemistry, different logic, different consequences, and yet, nobody talks about it. Any person can betray you, because every person already has an excuse prepared for tomorrow. Let me give you an example. You see a woman in the park with a stroller, walking with her child. That same evening, she might turn to her husband and say, "You've changed. You don't care anymore. You don't make me feel like a woman." And just like that, betrayal begins. This is how 90% of women justify their infidelity. We all understand. After 7 years of marriage, a man won't be thrilled by your scent or bring you gifts every day like a lover. That's not how long-term relationships work. So what happens? Every woman has a loaded gun under the pillow, a ready excuse. The moment she meets someone she likes, she'll pull the trigger. The justification is already there, and it works both ways. When a man gets married, he's in love, saying, "I want only you." But the second a beautiful athletic woman crosses his path, his inner voice whispers, "I'm a man, a wild one, a predator. I'm allowed. I'm biologically polygamous. Some bald guy on YouTube said so. He wouldn't lie." So he convinces himself. It's just physical. My heart is still at home. Now tell me, what's the real difference between male and female betrayal? I've never seen a woman genuinely regret cheating. Not once. When she was texting her lover, she was enjoying it. When she took a cab to meet him, she was in a good mood. When she undressed for him, it felt right. But the moment she's exposed, the waterworks begin. Suddenly it's tears, shaking hands, and "I made a mistake." But just a day ago, she was having the time of her life. So let's be honest. She's not sad about what she did. She's sad she got caught. I've never seen a woman come to her man and say, "I cheated. I can't live with it anymore." That doesn't happen. When a woman confesses, it's rarely about guilt. It's about revenge. She wants to crush you, hurt you, punish you. And she'll add, "Yes, I did it, but it's because of you." Men, on the other hand, sometimes confess without being caught. They feel the guilt, and it eats away at them until they break. I cheated. And that's why I believe this. A cheating man might still have a chance to change. A cheating woman, in 98% of cases, doesn't. She's a repeat offender. I've worked with both men and women, including those who cheated. And you know what I've noticed? Every second man, after cheating, still tries to leave with at least a bit of dignity. He takes the blame during the breakup. He leaves the apartment, the car, even the child to his wife. That doesn't excuse what he did. He still destroyed the family. But his instinct, at least in part, is to take responsibility. Now compare that to how a woman acts after cheating. She doesn't just walk away. In dessa manera, she attacks. She weaponizes guilt. "You're not a real man. You pushed me to this." She makes sure you feel like it's all your fault. Even after the betrayal, Shama, she's still on the offensive. There are men who've cut ties with the woman they were cheating with and told themselves, "That's it. I'm done. My family means more to me than this." But a cheating woman, she never stops on her own. Either her husband catches her, or the guy she's sleeping with leaves her, or she just finds someone new. Let me tell you something I've seen many times in real life. I had a friend, a good guy. In his youth, like many, there were parties, drinks, poor decisions. And one night, something happened that crossed the line. The next morning, he looked like a ghost. 7 hours. sitting in silence, not eating, not talking, staring into nothing. It was like he'd give anything to erase that one night. That wasn't a hangover, that was guilt, raw and crushing. Now compare that to the women I've seen the morning after cheating. They glow, like they just returned from a luxury spa, smiling, sipping coffee, zero shame. Because it's not just what you did, it's how you live with what you did. And sometimes, what terrifies you isn't the betrayal itself, but how easily they were able to do it. No one talks about this, but men fight a war every single day. A man can be set on fire by just one look, one glance at a beautiful woman, and his brain goes foggy. In summer, just walking through a park feels like a battlefield. Leggings, hips, legs, faces shaped by life. Still hypnotizing. Women don't get this. They've never experienced this level of temptation. And here's the scary truth. If women felt the same constant desire men do, most of them would break within a week. That's why a man who cheats might still have morals. Because at least he resisted. But when a woman cheats, there's often no resistance, no guilt, no shame. It's like two soldiers surrendering to the enemy. One was surrounded, beaten, broken. The other raised the white flag before the fight even started. Same betrayal, but not the same weight. Because a man battles lust every day, from puberty until death. Miss one day of discipline, and you wake up next to a stranger. A cheating man is like someone who broke their diet. But a cheating woman? That's something else entirely. The man was starving. He spent weeks avoiding every craving, every impulse. Then one day, he saw the burger, juicy, greasy, and he just snapped. He devoured it, then regret hit. But a woman? She scheduled her cheat day in advance. She did her hair, got her nails done, put on her best dress, and slowly, with pleasure, she overindulged. Men can desire a woman they don't even respect. But women? They need admiration to feel attraction. A man might see a woman as shallow, toxic, even disgusting. But if her body, her scent, triggers him, desire wins. A woman, though, she can't want a man she looks down on if she sleeps with him. It means she sees him as above her. So when a man cheats, he looks down. But when a woman cheats, she looks up. That's why it cuts deeper, because when she cheats, the alpha has changed. I'm not here to justify anyone. I believe cheating starts the moment you fantasize, when you scroll through photos, when you start looking at others. That's not growth. That's the beginning of betrayal. A man cheats and forgets. A woman cheats and transforms. After intimacy, most men lose interest. He gets what he wanted and moves on emotionally. But women? They get attached. Their feelings grow after cheating. And here's the scariest part. When a man cheats, you'd never know it. Same tone, same smile, same behavior. But when a woman cheats, she comes back different. Her voice changes. Her eyes shift. Her touch feels foreign. It's like her body returned. But her mind got reprogrammed. Phones get updated at tech stores. But women? They get updated in hotel rooms and parked cars. Suddenly she has new perfume, new hairstyle, new interests, and the woman you knew for 20 years is gone. Same face, different soul. Forgiving a cheating woman. In 99% of cases, it's pointless. She'll always keep a sliver of innocence inside her. It just happened. I felt neglected. She finds reasons, excuses, to protect her image, and that makes true repair impossible. Meanwhile, men are wired differently. Science proves it. The Coolidge effect. A man reacts intensely to novelty. A random woman can tempt him more than his loving wife. I'm not saying this to justify cheating. I'm saying this so women respect faithful men. Male loyalty isn't passive. It's a daily fight. Every man, even the good ones, face brutal temptation, lust that women can't even imagine. And because she doesn't see that struggle, she thinks, so what? He's loyal. Big deal. But believe me, it is a big deal. Cheating is wrong. But it's not always the same. A crime? Yes. But not with equal weight. In law, there are things that reduce the sentence and things that make it worse. Same with cheating. Men and women are biologically different. We have different hormones, different triggers, and different desires. A man can see a woman once, and her image burns into his brain for years. Just one glance, and he's obsessed. Women? That's not how it works. They don't feel that kind of raw, sudden pull. Their attraction builds through stories, moments, emotions. So when a man cheats, maybe, just maybe, there's still hope, a chance to rebuild. But when a woman cheats, she's already gone. There's no saving it, no fixing it, just truth and walking away. There are things worse than cheating, much worse. Worse is when she cheats, and then comes home like nothing happened. She puts on the kettle. She smiles, and later, she lays next to you, calm, silent, no guilt, no tears, just routine. That's what haunts you, not the betrayal itself, but how normal she made it look. If you've felt this, or know someone who has, share this video. That's how truth spreads.